In our first two conversations, we talked about what mental health really means and what it looks like when we're overwhelmed but still functioning. Today, I want to raise that bar because the goal isn't just surviving. It isn't just pushing through. It isn't even just being productive. We want to be productive, yes, but we also want to feel safe and need to feel safe to be productive. We want to be creative, and we certainly want to try and stay connected. We also want to have moments of humor, maybe even a little silliness. We want to live in a way that feels fuller than just getting through the day. We want to be able to thrive. The reality is that life will bring triggers. It will bring stress. For some of us, it will even bring real trauma. The question isn't whether hard things will happen or whether difficult things will occur, because they will. The question is, how prepared are we to manage and respond to them? Welcome to this podcast. This is episode 3. Just surviving is not the goal. Raising the bar after triggers and trauma. My name is Mark Ziegenbein. I'm a licensed independent mental health practitioner. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I've been in the profession going on 40 years now. One of the biggest mistakes that we all can make, especially in workplaces, is jumping straight to solutions. Someone shares that they're struggling, and we respond with, well, have you tried this? Or here's what I think you should do. Or let's fix it. When in fact, the person typically in presenting the information is simply wanting to feel understood. But here's what decades in clinical work have taught me. When the central nervous system is threatened, and the brain is called the amygdala, solutions don't land, they don't stick. When someone is in grief, fear, or some type of acute stress, the thinking brain, or the prefrontal cortex, is not fully online. The body's activated, it's on alert. The system is scanning for safety. In those moments, advice can actually feel invalidating, even when it's well-intentioned. Before improvement or action, there must be a sense of safety. Before productivity, there must feel like there's a sense of stability. Before innovation or change, there must be a sense of regulation. That doesn't mean we stay stuck. It means we move in the right order, taking the right steps. And once a sense of safety is reestablished, that's when we can raise the bar. Let me give you a practical tool. Not all stressors are equal. A flat tire is not the same as losing a loved one, obviously. A tense meeting is not the same as a traumatic experience. A disappointing holiday gift is not the same as betrayal. Yet sometimes our nervous system reacts as though everything is a 10. I encourage people to imagine a scale of a 1 to 10 manner. 10 being highest, 1 being lowest, and being able to differentiate between these irritations and inconveniences and annoyances by using the 1 to 10 scale. 4 to 6 on the scale typically are meaningful stressors. They matter. They take energy, and they may require attention or action. 7 to 8 on the 1 to 10 scale are significant emotional events, and those can disrupt us for a while. 9 and 10 on the 1 to 10 scale can be perceived as life-threatening, trauma, loss, crisis. The skill isn't about eliminating stress. The skill is responding proportionally. If we react to a 2 like it's a 9, we exhaust ourselves. If we treat a 9 like it's a 2, we can harm ourselves. So when an event occurs, step back, take a breath, pause. Try and number the significance of the event on a 1 to 10, and then measure or rank on a 1 to 10 the level or intensity of your response to that event. Ask yourself what level this really is. A flat tire may feel like it is a 7 in the moment, but objectively, it may be closer to a 2 or 3. And once you recognize that, your response can shift. Instead of panic, you think, do I have a spare? Do I have a roadside assistance plan? Who can I call? Preparedness reduces reactivity. That brings me to something else that often sits underneath our triggers. Expectations. Sometimes the event itself isn't the core issue. Sometimes it can be the gap between what we expected and what actually happened. Maybe you expected a perfect holiday. Maybe you expected a certain promotion. Maybe you expected your life to look different by now. Have you ever felt disappointed that life didn't give you what you thought it would? Most of us would nod yes. That disappointment can register in the body like loss. But here's the empowering part. While we can't control every outcome, we can recalibrate our expectations. That doesn't mean lowering standards. It doesn't mean pretending that things don't matter. It means recognizing that I don't need to control every external factor in order to regain stability internally, because we can't control so many factors outside of us. Sometimes repositioning our expectations can take something down that was a 6 to a 3, and that shift can change everything. Raising the bar isn't about becoming tougher. It's about becoming more skillful. It's about recognizing that life will hand you flat tires and making sure that you have a spare. It's about recognizing that deeper losses require deeper support. It's about matching your response to the reality of the situation instead of reacting automatically or in a knee-jerk fashion. It can also mean not having to do it alone. One of the most dangerous beliefs that many of us carry is this: I should be able to handle this myself. Strength may not be in isolation. Strength is knowing when to use your resources. That may mean identifying a safety person, someone you can call when something feels overwhelming. It may mean reaching out to your employee assistance program for support, and maybe even counseling. It may mean seeking professional help when something consistently falls in the 7, 8, 9, or 10 range. It may even mean using practical tools, journaling, structured reflection, or even digital tools that help you organize your thoughts and brainstorm solutions, not as therapy, but as support. You were never meant to navigate life completely alone. And remember, we're not talking about employees first. We're talking about humans, human beings, people with emotions and feelings and life circumstances. Employees second, and never as a patient. Mental health is not a diagnosis. It's part of everyday life. It shows up in how we react to emails. It shows up in how we interpret a comment. It shows up in how we manage disappointment. Sometimes raising the bar is as simple as asking someone or yourself, how are you really doing? And being willing to answer honestly. When we normalize those conversations, shame decreases. When shame decreases, resilience increases. And when resilience increases, creativity and motivation can return. Life will bring stress. That's a given. We know that. It will bring triggers. We know that as well. For many of us, it will bring moments that genuinely shake us. It also brings capacity. You can number it. You can recalibrate it. You can reframe it. You can resource it. You can respond proportionally. And more often than you think, you can handle it. Not with perfection, not without support, not without moments of frustration, but with preparation and perspective. Remember, the goal is not perfection. It's learning to be prepared, and preparedness is empowering.